Hi, hello, Anakam. Yet another, session with one of the amazing founders that I've been talking to in the last probably 6, 7 months, and I think this name has become a household name in the various communities because everybody knows how well they engage with the community, and the previous application that they launched probably kind of set a records of sort in the number of reviews that they received. And in fact, I had the privilege of having used their application even before it was launched, and they were very, very supportive when I tried to launch it for one of my customers. And ever since, I think I've built a great relationship with with these people, and the way they have built the application is really, really phenomenal. And I'm sure, I think this is the kind of thought that is resonating with almost everybody in the community. And today, they have launched a new application called UKI. And without taking much time, bringing Ankur to bring again an Alston's group. Ankur, welcome to bring again an Alston's group. Thank you so much
Uh, Thanks,
for
Venky.
being
Thank you.
here with us.
Yeah.
Uh, so Ankur, I mean, you don't need any introduction at all because as I told you, it's been Ankur Vadu has been a household name in all these communities. In fact, the way you guys engaged with all of us, developing Vadu, listening to all of us, and in fact, I really felt that I'm part of the development team, and that's a kind of inclusion that I really felt when you guys launched Vadu. And today, when you guys launched this community platform, it was. I mean, very thankful for probably being inclusive again. In fact, you gave every all Vadu users UKI tier one straight away. I mean, that's probably something that the community will be very happy with, the way you are taking care of the LTD users, etc. So before we proceed with the session, I would like to say a big thank you for appreciating we being your customers. So
Yeah.
I mean, why was there a need for Yuki, and why did you develop this? And I mean, does it have anything to do with Vadu, or is it a totally two different applications? What was the thought behind Yuki?
Sure. Thanks for the support, both Venky and the group and the whole LTD community. And they've been with us, helping us build the product, grow it. So the idea around Yuki came in because we grew as a community, and the entire interaction for our users as well as customers happened on Facebook groups. We realized as we started sort of increasing a user base on Facebook group, Facebook started reducing the reach. So we had to post on a certain time or a certain day to get more engagement. And also, yeah, anything could happen. We could lose the touch any day. So we thought we need a platform that on which we can have a closer relationship with our users.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and entire so if you're building a SaaS, if you're an influencer, if you're a marketer, you would want to have a deeper relationship with the audience, where it can be on a site using a forum, on a Facebook group. People are using Discord or Slack, but
True.
still there is something missing. So your brand is not there on the forefront, or there's an algorithm stopping your reach, or you don't have their email ID. So sometimes if the platform shuts you out, you don't have
Yeah.
any way to reach out to them. So things like that. And that's how we, for our own use case, we started building Yuki. So we started testing out the platform as an internal tool, and realized that this could be sort of used by a lot of people. So what we did was we started beta testing it with a lot of uh, users of our groups, and they gave us feedback that this can be used by a lot of people other
Mm-hmm.
than us as well. So we initially sort of gave out a free version to our Badu TV users, and they
Yeah.
started liking the direction we were going in. And yeah, so and we sort of launched a lifetime deal. So I think in November people are more in tune trying out a product, And yeah, so we did launch it. So it's a community tool which is white label for creators, and
Okay.
you could create a white label community. You can be a SaaS owner, you can be an influencer, you can be a course creator, you can host your
Mhm.
community here. And yeah, we started coming up with monetization tools as well, so you can host premium communities as well. So
Yeah.
we are trying to replicate the experience of what happens on a Facebook group, and we'll get there. So we're getting it there step by step. And also we are providing engagement tools for the audience as well. So
Hmm.
there's a lot of gamification. So there are levels you can reach based on your interaction, and a community can also reach a level. So there can be a healthy competition between communities as well. So
Okay.
that's the basic idea. In terms of Vadu, so Vadu defines the infra for creators. This is the engagement layer on top of it, and you can
Okay.
integrate both the two. So initially,
Okay.
our vision for as a company is to build tools for creators, and
Okay.
yeah, so in the same mindset, we've launched a Yuki.
Yeah, in fact, that was my next question. I believe, because you guys are getting busy with Yuki, Vadu will not lose its attention.
Yeah, so there is a separate development team for both the companies, and if you look at the group, we roll out updates for Vadu TV every week or
Yes,
2 weeks, depending. So we did
I
roll out a update next week, and there's a major update coming for analytics as we've already promised users.
okay. Okay, brilliant. Now, see, I don't even know how you guys come out with this name. Now, Vadu, now Yuki. So, what is it? What is Yuki? Or how did you guys even come out with such a name?
Yeah. So yeah, it's a Japanese name. It's a name of
Oh,
one of my dogs. So they're called Loki and Yuki. And yeah, dog is pretty friendly, and we wanted a friendly name for it, and which is easier to get a domain for. And these are the
mm,
ideas. So we launched Yuki, and the same reason you don't forget names like Badu and Yuki. So
I know. You guys are good at that. Good at that, actually. Vadu. So though it sounds a little odd, I don't think anybody can forget Vadu. And in fact, Yuki also has now become very. I mean, I think there's a good recall for Yuki as well. UUKI.live. I mean, like we know it very well. So I think
yes,
I have to give it to you guys for coming out with some phenomenal names, which is going well with all your users. So, can we very quickly show a demo to our users in terms of what Yuki is capable of doing, and
sure,
then take questions from the groups?
sure. Let me
You can
set it.
share your screen.
Sure, just give me a second.
Sure, sure.
Is the screen visible? So,
Yes, it is.
yeah. So we'll talk about first we go to the website and just give you an introduction of how we think about the product. So you can make meaningful relationship using content, discussion, and events. So you can share posts, you can hold discussions, polls on a platform, and you can host events as well. So you can invite your community members or people outside using email and host a timed event with the audience. It will be managed by us, but it will be hosted by a third-party platform like Google Meet, AME, etc. Uh, as you mentioned, build engaging community pages inside Yuki. Uh, Engage with discussion using rich media, videos, audios, etc. And it's mobile friendly. So the user base right now, the most engaged user base is on the go on the mobile, and they would want a customized website for the mobile phones. So we're coming up with a PWA, and soon we'll come up with a native mobile app as well. With this, you have 100% ownership of user data, And yeah, if you want to move community also, we'll be giving you options for that as well. You can host events, so create beautiful landing pages to attract audience, get them to register, collect payments, interact with them, and send them updates about the event. You can do that using UKI as well. So if you let me get started. Yeah. So if you log in on UKI, so this is the dashboard you get. So either you can create a community or an event page. So I'll give you a sample, showcase a sample um, community we've created. And what happens is there's a post page on the home page, and the posts are visible. These are spaces, and they can be sort of a bunch together into groups. So welcome here is a space group, and start here is a space. There are a lot of questions around what is the limit. So there's no limit. We've updated the deal terms, so there's no limit in terms of public spaces, but there's a limit in terms of private spaces per plan for us. So when you set up a community, you would want to first so when you set up a community, how you start is you go to the dashboard first. So you can go to the dashboard, sort of set up, create. You can name it my live stream um, events XYZ, and you can save it. And they'll set up a community. You can sort of then create a post uh, for a community. So it will be my welcome community post. And yeah, like a Facebook group, you can add a post and it will be visible. And what you can do with the post is, yeah, share it on Facebook or share a direct link for showcasing that you have a community. You can the users can able to are able to sort of respond with comments, emojis, and gifs. So there's an integration with Jiffy, so you get all the GIF interfaces, and you can sort of respond to that using that. So yeah, randomly I've commented with one of the GIFs. With that, you can sort of invite users using emails. So there'll be a notification sent from your side that I've created this community, you're invited to this, and they can log in using the link. Or you can send them the community link. Uh, and with that, they can request access. So when, like Facebook, they get a link of the Facebook group, they can ask for access, and yeah, you should be able to sort of request access from the page. For interactions, you get a list for, so I'm the only member as people are added as moderators, as admin, as even members, they're mentioned in the list. There is a gamification angle, as I mentioned. So you have a leaderboard and you get karmas for your likes, for sharing, and as for commenting. And with that, you increase your level and your rank, and it's visible here. So as more people are added, their ranking would be visible. So there's a notification bar which showcases uh, who's liked and who's shared your community, who's liked, who's done what interaction in the community, and it's mentioned in the community page. So you can set up and customize these sections as well. If you go to profile, we do give you a bio page. You can make everything about yourself or as an influencer visible on this page. If you're hosting an event, if you want to set up a blog post, showcase your links, you can do that with this bio page as well. So let me first showcase the event page. And yeah, so when you go back to the dashboard, there is a section called events, and you can set up events. Um, what it means is, if you create an event page, you get a landing page like this. And yeah, you can send that across to users. So what I did was I created a sample landing page called fitness cohort. I can send out invites, I can add people as hosts and managers, and I can edit that event to have a cover image, name, what is the location, time, and description. You can set up emails as confirmation reminders, as well as you can send up custom email as well. For making more interactive, what you can do is set up questions and ask them questions about the event. So how events work? So right now, event is a standalone, and it will be part of the community in the coming update. Yeah. So in terms of, let me just log out. Yeah. Yeah, so there is an edit option as well. I think they're doing some update on the edit and the community angle. So what you can do is you can take analytics. You can check on analytics how a post is performing, who are the top users, what is the best time of the day, and using that you can see who is doing what, sort of. And there's a moderation angle to it as well. You can set up words which are banned words. If someone reports a post, you can sort of, it goes to your dashboard, and you can remove or disapprove it, or sort of approve it if it is done by mistake. There's a edit community option, and where you can set up all these spaces, set up your CNAME to be hosted on your subdomain, and stuff like that. Yeah, if you, yeah, let me open the roadmap for Yuki. Yeah, the things we've released is are creating a community, logging in using emails, uh, creating a profile page, sending upgrades for users, sharing those posts on your platform, sharing them on other platform as well. You can delete posts. Sorry, add cover images in events, have subscribers, notification for updates in the community, have a username for the community, set up a profile picture. Our sort of the community is available in two sort of colors or versions. There's a light or a dark update. We'll be coming up with more themes for a community. In development is we adding more analytics, we are adding social login, single sign on, we are allowing embeds of community inside a website. So using an iframe you can directly embed a community inside. So scheduling posts, so currently you can directly post on a platform, but if you want to schedule it like Twitter or Facebook, you would be able to do that. Font customization, and yeah, so webhooks is coming up. We are testing out a PWA, so it's more customizable for your website. Uh, yeah, so Stripe integration is coming up for premium communities. So you can sort of connect with Stripe and sort of sell tickets or digital downloads. One-to-one chat with event members. So you can have one-to-one chat both within an event and inside a community, just like what happens on Facebook. There is virtual currency, single sign-on, multiple language support that's coming up. So you can visit the URL. I guess if Anil is there, or I will mention the URL. So you can comment for any feature you want to request to. It's a the public roadmap where you can request for access, and based on upvotes we take this up.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, what we're doing is we just set up a UKI community recently. We did it for Virdu TV, and where we send out updates. And yeah,
Hmm.
so it's a interface editor, a word editor or text editor like Notion. So when you do is what you do is sort of have a text or a heading or an image or a link, If you want to embed videos, so the important thing is you can use iframe for both Vadu TV and Yuki, Vadu TV and YouTube, or any other platform that provides sort of embed codes. You can embed it in a post as well. Yeah, so let me, yeah, that's sort of about it. If you have any further questions, happy to answer them.
Yeah, there are. And before that, I do not know. Can I mean, am I allowed to go live in this community like how we do now?
Yeah, so it'll be there. So we'll be connecting events inside a community. Currently, you can go standalone live with email users using a say a restream tool. You can add your restream URL with our event tool, and you can
Okay.
send them invites, send them updates, send them questions using our platform. So we will be putting that inside a community. So people in the community will get an update of what is happening, and you can individually tell them that there's an event going on, and yeah, we're going live. It would be
Okay.
visible in the post as well. Yeah. So
Okay. And are there any plans of integration with, say, studios like, say, Restream, StreamYard, etc., so that
yes,
we can?
so we'll be working on that. So Zoom, Restream, stuff like that. Things that have an open API, starting with them, we
Okay.
can will start integration. Before that, we'll start with URLs. After that, we'll start with direct integration. You can bring in your events which are already inside Restream or inside platforms like Zoom. So you can bring all those events as well.
Okay.
With that, so it's a entire think of everything that happens in a Facebook group with
Uh-huh.
gamification angle and with your branding. So there's no branding of Facebook. So we don't put our branding. You can customize the logo with your own. Yeah.
Okay. So, Ankur, this is a question from Sajwal. He's asking, does the 8% include payment processing fees as well?
So this is over the payment processing fees, but the higher plan it'll come down. It comes down to 5%. But we are discussing it with the community, and based on the feedback, we'll take actions on the final pricing. Oh,
Okay. Okay. And I mean, you said about, I mean, you said that Stripe integration is coming soon. Are you also planning to have Razorpay so that customers from India can use it?
yeah.
You know that Razorpay is very popular in India.
Yeah, so
Are
we'll be
other-
adding multiple integrations for it. So Stripe does support the community angle or taking payments from customer and directly processing them. We'll be looking at how Razorpay is able to do that without
Okay.
creating a separate bank account for it. So
Fantastic.
so we'll be sort of taking up. We are getting requests from multiple places. So users in Philippines for particular sort of payment they use
Uh,
there. So Stripe and both PayPal is not popular there. I think how far from the roadmap courses in our courses in the roadmap. I know Mighty Network started with a network platform, then added courses.
okay.
Yes. So the what we do right now do is we have something called spaces, and
Uh-huh.
you can take spaces as cohorts and create communities for a particular cohort you're running. And yeah, so we'll be adding more. So as we sort of move ahead and sort of upgrade, we'll be adding more interfaces for you to run or manage your community.
Fantastic.
Uh,
So
yeah.
this is a question from Eric Lanigan. He's asking, how far down the road are courses in the roadmap? I know Mighty Network started with a network platform, then added courses.
Yeah, I think he followed up with another question on Android and iOS app.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned
Yeah.
during the video that and the webinar that we'll be launching a PWA sort of by next week, and in the coming updates you'll have a native mobile Android iOS app, and they'll be white label. So
Okay. So this one on the courses.
So courses, yeah, I was answering that part before. So the courses, currently what you can use is use spaces as a particular
Okay.
cohort in courses, and you can manage that community, interact with them. You can pair up with the LMS to manage the entire community. As we taking more feedback, if that is the direction we're going in, as our users are pushing us towards the education sector or the courses sector, we'll be adding more features for you to manage your courses better.
Okay. So uh, this is a question, a follow-up question from Genie platform. Can you define what is a space?
Yeah, so inside a community, if you want to run a small sub forum, so that is a space. If you want to,
Okay,
if you want one heading to pair different spaces, that is a space group. So, so think of the entire community as say one forum, and we want to have smaller forums inside. So for education or courses, it can be your cohorts that you're running. For your if you're an influencer, a premium community can be one of the space, or say YouTubers can be one of the space, or say for LTD community, LTD buyers and sellers can be one of the sub forums for one of the higher communities. So,
got it, got it. So, Aditya is asking, is it possible to allow access to specific areas of community only to specific members? Is that what the private spaces are for? I think, that is what it is for, right?
yes, so you can make spaces private and public. So if they are private, they would only be visible to people who are invited to it.
Okay,
And in future, we would be sort of giving you ways to sell access to that community using Stripe as well.
fantastic. So so the limitations is only on those private spaces. The public spaces are unlimited. Is
Yes,
that
so there's no limitation with the updated deal plan, and
okay?
you can have as many public spaces, but there's a limit on on
Private.
spaces, private spaces. Yeah.
Okay. So Eric has got one more question. He's asking. Okay. Hold on. This is the one. What unique features are you integrating that you believe no other community platforms have? Anything that only Yuki will have or does have?
Yeah, so we'll try building as many useful features as possible, but I think winning just on features won't be possible for any app. What we want to do is, say, our idea is replicating the experience of Facebook groups with gamification. We'll try to build out everything that is possible inside that and make users have a great experience around it. As we take it's a open roadmap as I mentioned, and you can comment on it, and based on that we'll take a feature. So there's no sort of competition we're taking from a platform. We're taking inspiration from circles. So the spaces angle is from circles. We're looking at Stripe and Tribe also. So there is an option called marketplaces they have where they have all these apps. So you might see us having a digital store as a sort of app inside Yuki, a
Okay.
game as an app inside Yuki. So that angle we're taking it, which was very popular earlier on Facebook when we had Facebook games, or which is a app store angle on
Got
mobile.
it.
So that
Got it.
angle is
Got it.
coming in. So we also allow third party to build for us as we grow. So it is there down the line. So we want to build building blocks right now and sort of uh, go there. I
Okay.
think.
So, so Abhishek has asked anyway. Is C name possible, which you already answered, but his
Yes.
follow-up question is, social login would be very nice. So,
Yes, yes. So we are working on that feature. The only thing is there are limitation in terms of the websites. Sort of, there's a technical thing we need to figure out. So we are working on
mhm.
Facebook, Google integration. We will have WordPress and others in the coming updates. So we're solving out a technical problem there with CNAME to be able to do
Okay,
that, and you'll soon see us logging, sort of um, rolling out social logging.
fantastic. So Aditya has asked a follow-up question. Can we apply badges to members?
So there are so we have three gamification sort of angles, or you can say points, where you get karmas and you get sort of levels as well. So you what badges is similar to the level we are on. So will be able to showcase those badges with your profile in the coming updates.
Okay, brilliant. So let me see other questions. Okay, is it possible to customize the community login page after CNAME is connected?
Yeah, so it would be possible. We are working on an update, and soon there'll be, the entire page would be customizable. So there's just
Oh,
the logo of Yuki right now. You'll be able to change it to your logo. So
okay.
there's no other
So
mention or anything. Yeah.
okay. So I think what he meant is, can we just make the entire login page customizable, not just the logo and all those things? Is that possible? Or, right.
Yeah, so you can comment on the roadmap link. Based on feedback from users, we'll be able to take this up. This is
Right.
something I've just heard for the first time. So I think
Okay.
people are looking at white labeling, or if they're looking for entire customization, and there are more than one or sort of bunch of people who are looking at, and we get good upvotes, we'll be happy to take it.
Okay. So will there be bots you can program like on Discord?
Yeah, that's there in the roadmap. So right now it's in conversations, because as you grow up, it's not humanly possible for you to sort of manage a community without sort of some automation. So we'll be running some small algos before to detect spam, and then we'll set up bots as well.
Okay, interesting. So, okay, Vijay Anand is asking, how does the monetization work? I think you answered this, but then
Yeah.
is there, can we just specifically answer this? How does the
Yes.
monetization work in
So
Yuki?
think of a community, and think of the angles which Gumroad or Patreon bring in with angles of Facebook groups. You can request sort of sell tickets for events. You can sell digital downloads on your page. You can sell sort of access to a private community. So these are some of the use cases, and there will be more use cases that develop as we sort of evolve as a platform currently. So sell digital downloads, tickets, access. So these are three things we'll launch first, and based on your feedback, we'll launch more monetization sort of
Okay.
features.
The next question is from Mausam Chaudhary. I think again this has been answered, but can we pin a particular comment so that it sticks to the top? And is there a
Yes.
tag facility available?
Is there an app facility?
Tag,
Okay.
tagging.
Tag.
Can I tag?
Yes. So I think you can pin post on the top. I have to check out if it's already rolled out, and also you can tag users also. So, but I'll have to confirm. So these are
Okay.
features I'm beta testing right now. So I have to see on the what is available on the real platform. But if not there, it'll be available in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's what. So I can safely say that even if it's not available now, maybe in a week or so you will get it.
Yeah. So I am testing that sort of. I was testing that. So I am not sure if they rolled out in the final update. So
Okay.
I'll sort of mention in the comments on the Facebook post that if it's available.
So Jeannie has asked which payment gateway integrations do you provide? I know you
Yeah,
spoke
we'll
about
start with Stripe.
right.
We'll take feedback, and we'll look at more integration based on the feedback we're getting from users.
Okay. Okay, Aditya's come out with a question. Would you consider adding the ability to change the term karma points to something else depending on the use case in the future? Sometimes businesses have specific name for points suiting their business. So I mean, short, can we just change that karma points to anything that we wanted to?
I think, yeah, that should be there as part of the coming updates, sort of, so that we don't forget. Just mention that in the roadmap link. So I'll share the link after the sort of the live webinar is done. You can mention that, so it's there in the mind, and you can hold us accountable if we don't do it. So
Okay, so there's
yeah.
a next question from Eric. Will people be able to put their location in the profile and then can people see a map of all the people in the group within X? I mean, basically by location.
Okay. Yeah, this is a specific requirement where I think you're going hyper local, and
Yeah.
you want people, I think there's a location specific community, and you want to see who are near you with on a map. Yeah, just comment on the roadmap link, and if there are more than more people who are interested in this feature, we'll be happy to take this up. But very interesting use case.
Yeah. Okay, I think.
I think this is
There is
Discord
one
has.
question that has come up again and again. I will keep that to the last, but otherwise, I think all the questions are answered. Okay, so I think some people tuned in late and they wanted to know why Yuki. So we did start
Yeah,
with that, but then
yeah.
we'll also close with that because that is I mean, everybody seems to be inquisitive about that. Okay, before you answer that, there's one more question from Eric. That's it. Will there be a point system that allows for people to spend it creating a currency of sorts?
Yeah, I think we are thinking of replacing keeping karma or coins. So
Yeah.
one of the two would be there because we already have three system. It's easier to keep a simple system than creating a complex version. So we'll have one coin or one currency which can be karma or coins, and you can use that sort of to create a currency of sort. There's an idea of creating crypto also mentioned. A lot of people have mentioned for a community. So we'll think about it in the coming update.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
we'll we'll keep karma or coins. So karma is available right now, but yeah, as coins or XP, it will be the main currency. I
Okay.
think I'll mention the Yuki thing is there. I think most people are now live. It's a Japanese name. Some one a character of a manga. So I have two dogs. One is called Yuki and Loki. So that's why I named one Yuki, and the dog is pretty friendly. And we're building a friendly platform.
Okay. So I was not avoiding asking that question. I was just keeping it to the end
Yeah,
because Ankur
yeah,
started answering, I mean, with answering that
yeah.
question. Okay. So one more question, Ankur, a very interesting one. So this is from Abhishek. So he's
Okay.
saying that his friend is planning to use Yuki for a business of social selling. And right, he has got a huge number of customers and he connects through them using WhatsApp. And now he's looking for a platform, but what he's saying is he sells very low margin items and he's afraid of this 8% fees. So he wanted to check if they can still maintain this community, and then payment page could be different, rather than using your payment page. Will that be allowed?
So there is. Yes, so that be allowed. If you're a commerce platform and you are using a third party page, you can sort of have a unmonetized community, or a closed community, and you can monetize using some third party. If you already have a Razor Pay page or Stripe page or some sort of third party tools that's allowing you payments, so you can do that. There's no push for you to sort of just use our monetization.
Okay.
So.
Okay, fantastic. So Mausam has asked the question, can we have a custom username? Now it is auto generated and I don't see any option to change it. Is that right?
So there is a way to change it from the settings. So if you go to the settings option, there
Okay.
is a way to change it, and yeah, so you should be able to change that.
Okay, so you should be able to have a custom username, and you should be able to change it. I think
Sure.
that's
Yeah,
1 minute. Let me see the other two forums as well.
yeah,
Okay, I think we are done with all the questions.
yeah,
Okay, so now let's move to the most interesting part. It's giveaway time. So I've just made a
yeah.
note of all those people who engaged on the live session. So let me share my screen. Okay, people who are currently live, just check if your name is there on the wheel before I spin, because sometimes I don't get the names. If it is not there, just comment your name in whichever stream you are watching me, so that I can add your name to it if I've missed. Okay, yeah, I think I missed one name. Okay, so good. Yeah, I think I'm done. So
Mhm.
shall I spin the wheel? Okay, what about PWA?
Yes,
It
coming out soon. So we are testing it out internally. Hopefully, I think this week, by Thursday, Friday, or Monday, it'll be live.
fantastic. Okay, can I spin the wheel, Ankur, for the
Sure,
giveaway?
sure.
So whomsoever, I mean, wins this giveaway will get a tier one Yuki account. And I mean, as always, you need to be live and claim the code in the live session. Otherwise, you will lose the giveaway. Brijesh, you are the first one to
Congrats,
comment.
Vijay.
Congratulations. Please claim your code. In whichever stream that you're watching, you need to comment and claim your code. Otherwise, I may have to spin it again.
Yeah, so they have to claim it
Brijesh.
right now. There's a link. So
Yeah. No. They will have to just say,
yeah,
I'm
okay,
present in the live session.
okay, got it. Congrats, Brijesh, on winning the tier one.
Brijesh, should we withdraw our congratulations? I still don't see comment from you.
Oh, oops.
Okay, sorry, Brijesh. I checked all the streams.
Early
Okay,
morning
one
in
more.
India, I guess.
Yeah. No, you did not miss Bahan. You are lucky because Brijesh did not claim the code, so you will be part of the next spin. Okay, I'm sorry, Brijesh, you lose it. So I have to remove your name and then add Burhan Tuck. So last time I added somebody in the
Hmm.
last minute and they won it. So let me put the name in between.
Okay, so that's the hack.
I don't know. I want I think Mosam Chaudhary is available.
Yeah. Congrats, Mawson. He's the second
Mosam,
time
please
winner for the giveaway.
claim your code. Please claim
Yeah.
your code. Mouse, you are online in whichever stream that you're watching us. Mosam. Oh my God! Don't tell me.
Oh,
Mosam Chaudhary. Are watching us from the Bring Again community. You need to comment now and claim code. Guys, if you have any, if you know Mausam, please message him. I can't do that. My screen. Okay, I'm in Facebook. Yes, Mausam has claimed the code is there available, so you could see that he's commented. Mausam, you win one tier one account of Yuki. You can reach out to me or Ankur and get your account. So Ankur, can we just do one more? There will be a
yeah,
lot of people who have been engaged, so
yeah,
I'll
sure.
be glad if we give one more giveaway.
Sure, sure.
Okay. So where am I? Uh, who commented? Where am I? Can you just add your name? Okay,
Yeah.
Inger Komalesh Kumar. Okay, I'll add you. You're lucky because um, Ankur just added one more giveaway. So
Rohit.
Rohit, I know you are there in the Bring Again community. Rohit,
Absolutely.
comment. Rohit, please comment and claim your code. Rohit,
He
Rohit,
commented.
you need to comment and claim your code. Otherwise, I may have to spin for. No, he's just saying hi. But which stream is he watching? Rohit, comment on whichever stream that you're watching us. He's on the Bring Again only, here only. Yeah, here. You're green, Rohit. You're active.
Congrats, Rohit. Yeah.
Hey, Aditya. Okay, Rohit has claimed the code. Fantastic. So Rohit and Mausam Chowdhury are the two winners of today's giveaway. And I think thank you so much, Ankur. Thanks for your time. And I think it's been a okay. It's been I mean, I think it's been a very engaging session, and all the very best for a once again an amazing launch, just like how you had a very successful Vadu TV launch, and looking forward for all the roadmap that you promised. And as much as I enjoyed Vadu TV,
Yeah.
I would want to use Yuki as well, and I'm hoping that it's the same, with the community members as well. So closing comments, and then we will close the stream.
Yeah, thanks for allowing me to be part of this webinar and interacting with the audience as well as people on Facebook, on YouTube, etc. And it's a pleasure talking to everyone anytime using chat or webinar, getting feedback from them, answering their questions. So we absolutely enjoy this. Having said that, so a product is available. There's a free plan also. So unlike most deal, there is a free plan. You can test out the product before buying. You can buy directly from us. It's available on AppSumo if you have credits and if you want to buy it from there. And there's an offer going on. If you do a review on AppSumo, you get 2x the plan or upgrade to the next plan. People who want to claim their the giveaway, just message me on Facebook directly, or you can reach out to Venky as well. So, and we'll be happy to do that and happy to upgrade your account soon. We'll need your email address for it. So just sign up on Yuki and just share the email address with us. Uh,
Okay, and
any, yeah,
once again, all Vadu TV users do get tier one
yeah, one,
free. So if you
yeah,
have already not claimed it, I think if you
yeah.
go to their Facebook group or to the website, you will know how to claim it. Please do not miss it. I've already claimed my free tier one account, as I'm already a Vadu user. So I think it's available for 2 weeks, and I think 1 week is already gone.
Yeah, it's
So make
be
sure that you
available
claim
for
it.
next, and you can claim it using a link. Just sign up on the Yuki account, enter your Vadu TV email ID to confirm us that you're a user. You'll get an update on the email of Vadu TV. Just copy that course and place it in the box. So these are the steps. It is a bit complicated, but we have to verify your identity and just try to make it automated. If you still face an option, just drop us a message on chat or message me on Facebook. Happy to help out.
And once you are logged in, for Vadu to users, you might have a surprise discount as well to upgrade to a higher package.
Yeah, so there is a discount code available called Wadu20, which gives you 20% off if you want to upgrade to a higher plan. Yeah, you can use that to upgrade. Pay through Stripe or PayPal. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ankur. Thanks for your time, and all the very best. Bye bye.
Thanks, Venky. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
everyone in the group. Happy to talk to you anytime again. See you.
Bye bye.